Okay, and this short video here is going to be about all our RedStone game shows. The first one is Fishing Bingo, and it starts out with a huge access port. If you travel off in the distance here, you should be able to see my shop Ocean over there, or SpongeBob's house under here. It's just a giant pineapple with a Krusty Krab next door. Let me get out of this darkness. There we go. That always seems to help. So back to bingo here. If you come in here, it's pretty rules here on the wall. 10 fish, prize of 8 XP bottles, and so forth. Let's move on to the next one here. I think it's bowling. This is the visitor area that they actually get to watch the bowler and the lanes. If we go down there, we should be able to grab a ball real quick and toss it down the lanes. Yes. There actually is a ball return as well. Let's turn on the water here. There we go. This always seems to help. This was also made by Zong. He's like the RedStone master, so me and him sat here for countless hours probably trying to figure out how to make this work the right way, but we managed to do it. So you try to toss the ball, and normally you have like 3 choices. So let's get started. Toss it down there, it goes down, comes back, it'll end up in this chest here. Looks like someone left their balls in here. There's my ball right there. I'll just take mine out of there because I don't know what all those are from. And you get 3 chances to do it. If you can't get all 5 pins, basically you're out, and whoever gets more pins than the other person would win using double lanes. Of course, I'm playing by myself for the video. Let's go underneath real quick and show you how this works. It's actually quite interesting. And so the reset for the front piston is right here. The resets for the back are back here. And this just resets everything so where you can go back up front and play again. So it is not automatic. There is a manual reset to it for one of the people that have to come down here. But it's pretty fun, pretty basic. Let's start with another one here, the duck hunt. We made from, these are mostly all from other people doing them, and we just modified them or enhanced them. If you go to, let's go to the control center here. We were just up there in the visitor's bin. So a player would come down here. This is all barricaded off by, he'd have his bow and arrow in here waiting. And what happens is, I'm kind of getting tossed around here, is in the control area over here, we're going to click one of these buttons and wait for the ducks to come pouring down. And then of course there's another whole entire set of ducks coming from this one here. It gives the shooter double tries to get everything. And then we record scores. The last time we actually officially played this without, just for fun, was Kevin Zong here, and you can see how many they got in different waves. Moving on to musical steps. Yeah, we were up pretty late just deciding on which ones we should make, and these were all made over probably a month's time. Some are much harder than others. All of these control the doors. So you could set 3 doors open. Of course, there's 8 doors total. So 6 people would be running around. When, of course, there's only 2 people, we like to randomize the doors opening and shutting so the last 2 people don't know where it's going to shut. You put a disc in. When the disc stops playing, when you pop it out, the people need to find a chair. One person, of course, will be left out. They'll be out. And then, of course, process of elimination down to the last winner. Normally, we give prizes out for the winners. It's pretty neat. Next one would be Wheel of Fortune. This one you've probably saw many times online. We have our own little version to it here. If I can get out into the Pat Sajak area, which I can't. Pretty sure one of these works. Here we go. Alright, so there's so much to this. We use banners for the letters. The dots on the buttons here insinuate that those are the words, so it'd be a 3-letter word, and then a 4, and then it looks like a 7 on the bottom, so it gives the contestant something there. We have all kinds of things here. We have the fireworks button, goes off when somebody finally wins. We have the track that's on auto, so you put a rail down, you fling it around, you use a fishing pole to start the cart. You never even have to leave the podium area here. And we could turn on all the rails and off the rails to make it stop randomly where it needs to for the colors and the prizes. Next is a game show. Me and Maddie made this one. This was probably one of the very first ones we made, and it's just a trivia game show. We do all kinds of topics, all kinds of different stuff. All the rules are here, and then there's this, which is annoying, and that's like the second time that's happened since I've been recording. Sorry. So the contestants all start up here. We pick 3 by asking random starter questions, warm-up questions, I guess. And then you sit down in here as the host, and if they get it right, oh, that's if they get it wrong. They get an arrow, normally in their backside. So if they get it right, they get a diamond, and they have a little button here to press and activate that they know the answer before anybody else. It's kind of like Jeopardy, but with a twist, and we do all kinds of different trivia questions and stuff. One of the final ones here, not quite the end, but close, is Winker Rodeo. I'm sure you've definitely seen this before. It's played in a giant pig, and it's pretty extensive here. I mean, this one takes about 10 people to start the rodeo. Everybody gets a pig, a saddle, and a carrot on a stick, and they run around, and as they run over these plates, arrows are coming out of all those dispensers, and sooner or later there's only 2 left, and the 2 have to pretty battle it out to the death. Later on, after the showcase, we'll probably be doing 1 episode at a time showing you how each of these work. Let's see here, there's also Copycat. This one is to where, I need to quit saying someone will remind me of that later. Let me see if I can get to the right area to show you. That didn't seem to work. Those are all my homes. Don't steal any of them. Alright, we're just gonna go through the wall for now, and that way I could show you what's going on here. So there's 2 blank canvases, 1 for each contestant. Someone behind the curtain here is drawing a picture with wool or blocks of some sort, and those blocks are contained in each chest, the amount they need, and at which time the curtain will fall, and their job as contestants is to draw the picture as fast as they can using the blocks in the chest on their canvas, and the first one to finish wins. You start drawing your copycat once you could start seeing it as the lava descends, and it takes a little while because it's lava. I don't know why I have an arrow in my hand. Get rid of that. It looks like Maddie's picture might still be there. Yes, it's the sun. So nobody's actually played this. Unfortunately, it'll have to be redone now because Maddie was the last one to put that there, and whoever plays the game next and watches this video will know the layout of it. That wouldn't be very fair. But the first one done, of course, gets their time recorded, gets a little banner on the wall of them, and then we move on to the next one. This one, I believe, is the last one of my game shows for now. It's called Shear It. This one is definitely interesting. We've never really had anything like it. We decided that we're gonna put 10 sheep of each color, red and blue, into the area here, and the contestants will shear a sheep. They're gonna dump the wool right in here, and they're gonna turn on one of the lights saying they've sheared one. The first one to 10 wins. It's definitely interesting, definitely a new style game. We've only played it a couple times. And I think that about does it. We'll have an extra episode on the Skyline Casino next time.